Yo guys, back to Beastly content, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a controversial video, I suppose. This is all opinion, all subjective, and it's all a matter of taste. But I am going to be doing a video over what I consider the best team in the game, and this is really based upon what you're using this team for. I'm going to be focusing on just straight up content and having the most fun possible in the game. So first of all, there are 3 units in the game that I consider mandatory units to make your team the best team in the game, because a lot of it does not require having a very specific unit or having really hard-hitting units. It requires units that make your units hard-hitting or make them really defensive. So one sec, or in the video. Anyway, so basically there are 3 units in the game currently that are just absolutely staple units when it comes to units in the game, one of which is a good unit and all, but I really don't know. The 3 staple units are Anniversary Kaneki, Anniversary Arima, and Birthday Hinami. So I will explain Birthday Hinami first. She is an awakening unit. As a matter of fact, the reason why she's such a staple unit for me, and was before I had the Arima, was the fact that her first skill is 2.25 times the attack of front row allies and applies durability damage +1 to their normal attacks for 3 turns. So everyone on your front row, when she's activating her first skill, will instantly get durability down, and they will be getting that attack buff. Very, very nice. Now, her second skill does do 2 times damage, but that is not as good as what Kaneki does with his Awakened skill. So, if you have Birthday Hinami, you don't need Kaneki or Arima. However, having Kaneki still gives you a little bit of purpose here, and I will tell you why in a second. So when he awakens, he gets 2.25 times defense of front row allies for 3 turns, 0.2 times the attack of front row enemies for 3 turns, and deals attack times 1.8 times damage to front row enemies 6 times. Also, his attack stat is quite a bit higher than Anniversary Arima and quite a few of the other units in the game. So he's a hard hitter, he does nice defense boosting, and that defense boosting really does make your team just become from okay to oh my god, this is a perfect team. So those are the 3 units, and Arima, the reason why I say he's really not the biggest staple unit in the game is the fact that in order to get the best of the best out of him, you've got to get him at a whopping 80% mastery, and you have to use his first skill, which I don't really find... It's annoying to have to use his first skill, is all I'm saying. Is it a slightly higher attack boost than what Birthday Hinami gives? I do believe so, yes, it's by 0.25 times, but I don't think it's enough of a difference to merit having to have Arima on your team. However, I do have him, so he's on the team. The next thing is other sorts of supporting units that just add to the game and make a little bit more gameplay to it. So, real quickly, hold up, I gotta check something again. Let's see if it's off for real now. Anyway, and that is a unit you got from War Rewards, Kanai, and a beautiful free-to-play right now, or any sort of AP increasing unit. However, I like this guy specifically because he increases AP and durability of your front row allies, as well as curing all their status ailments. He cleanses your team, basically, and yeah, he's just all out a very, very good unit. This is what I would consider, in my own opinion, in my own use case, the best team in the game. The Taki in the back here, he's just a nice unit. I like what he looks like and I like what he does, but I would not consider him really a mandatory staple unit in this team at all. You could use literal anything. You could use a free-to-play unit in place of this guy and not feel it at all. That's how little he's used in this team. But let's get on into it, and I'll show you how I use the team and how I use what I consider my version of the best team in the game. And I use this team on everything. Raids, everything. This team specifically in raids for a very specific reason, and that's the AP increase as well as skill charge increase. So first of all, when I start out my team, what I do is I go ahead and get my beautiful girl Birthday Hinami here, and I just use all of her AP. I get her to do a couple breaks, and I want to get her first skill off. After I get her first skill off, I really don't need to do that much here, because she only does the 2.25 times attack, and now Kaneki is doing more damage, so he wipes through there, but I'm still not really at the perfect level of where my team is complete. So next I get this guy up here. He doesn't do a lot of damage, which is good in this case, because as you can see there, it takes forever for him to actually get a break off or to kill an enemy so he can get his break off and everything else. Next, I'm going to throw Kanai up here for that beautiful skill rate increase. And I'm going to save onto that guy because I don't actually need him. Kanaki's going to awaken now because I love my Kaneki awakened. He gets an attack buff, and overall just becomes a very pleasant to use character. However, once again, if you do not have Kaneki, I guess you could use Beating Inami for the buffing, and if you're just going straight for a damage build where you don't need to worry about defense, which is 99% of the content in this game, you could have Arima in place of the Kaneki. However, Kaneki makes everything good, and just overall, it's a lot better of a time. So we're going to activate this guy's skill here. We're going to use all of his AP, and as you can see here, Kaneki's currently at from 15 to 17. He is boosted right now, but yeah. Anyway, so that guy's skill has been used. Now we're going to use the Kunai here. I don't think the Kunai does any sort of damage, which is very good. This guy's going to activate his skill again, and we're going to get on to the next little bitty part here. So first things first, I want to use 1 AP, 2 AP off of him. I don't know how he had AP. I think he increases his own AP as well. There's our 20th hit, so we don't have to worry about durability down now. We're going to throw this arm up here. We're going to throw this guy back in now. Now, here's beautiful Kunai here. Oh, we got the break there, though. I meant to have Kunai get the 30th hit on someone else, but that's okay. There's our skill again. We can use this guy's skill. I wanted to show 21 AP with Kaneki, but I think I done messed it up, and I'm not going to be able to do so. We need to leave that guy there alive, actually. Oh, see, this is where... Okay, there we go. There we go. We'll get the 19 AP. We would have if I would have done it correctly. We'll get into... That also counts as a skill charge. That's a full skill charge for Kaneki in a singular round so far. And activate this. The only thing is, I still don't think I'm going to be able to test it. Because this guy's... Because Kaneki's going to break that unit. Oh! Oh, man! If we had 3 switches there, maybe, and if I had this guy in the right placement, maybe we'd be able to get to more than 21 here. But 1 skill charge without using any of the AP. 21. See, this is what's irritating here. I can't test it because I'm going to get this break instantly and lose some of my skill charge and wipe everything here. I need something that's immortal, like a raid boss right now to test this. Yeah, there's the break, there's 15. I guess we'll just test it without boosting anything. We'll count it and see how many AP without any sort of... I suppose we gotta calculate in that on the 5th and 10th hit, and then after that it's just... Yeah. So far 5's been used, 6, 7, 8, 9 AP, 21 divided by 9. See, I want to say that you wouldn't get... Oh, Kaneki's gonna wipe this, but I just realized I have a little bit... Here, let's add some AP here. It sucks that Kaneki's gonna one-shot this. Well, maybe not, but... Yeah, let's see what happens here. So far, I think I can't even say that. I don't even think... I want something like a raid boss right now, but I don't have it. It sucks. Alright, yeah, no, there's some more damage. We'll throw 8 more AP there. Oh, that was so close. That's not even right. Kunai's gonna activate again. That was 2 skill charges quickly without setting up the team correctly. And I should have saved some of my AP on him, thinking about it. So, yeah, with these 2 units, I just don't think I'm going to be able to show it well enough on any of the events right now. But you can get a lot more skill charges off having these 2 toolkit units in the back. That's what I'm going to consider them. Anything in the back row you keep just specifically for their skill or anything are toolkit units. And we did get a break there, so Kaneki's going to get even more attacks here. And... are we going to kill it? Nope. There's another skill off. We have 10 more AP there. There's at least another skill off. So, if you're able to get like 20-something AP off in attacks before causing a break, that's like 3 skills, and then you get like 15 more AP. Plus, if you're able to get that other toolkit unit that gives you 50% skill charge, that's less AP needed. And yeah, you can get so many skill charges off with those 2 toolkit units combined. Just any sort of AP boosting unit and that beautiful Kunai. The Kunai is the only skill charge increasing unit so far in the game. It's just really a shame we don't have anything like S or we don't have anything like SS rank out yet that would be really hard to do. Because even story, even what used to be hard, Rude hard mode, is easy now. And it still doesn't, it's not tanky enough even now. Like, it used to be really tanky and annoying, but now it's easy again. So, I don't know. I want something hard to go against. The raids aren't here. So, I guess I'm waiting for Territory Wars to do the full testing, because I do want to test that. But, like I said, best team subjective, If you're looking for my own opinion on what I consider the best team, at least for me, what the best team is Anniversary Kaneki. Hold up, let me switch this out real quickly. Just straight up teams without worrying with typing or anything, of course. Kaneki, Anniversary Arima on the left and right sides, Bide Hinami in the middle, I got Kanai in the back in the middle, I got Take on the right and the back for that beautiful AP increase, then Kanai's doing the skill charge, and Taki's just in the back to exist. He's probably never going to be used outside of type advantage, which is 99% of my units actually thinking about it. But I do believe that's all for now. Don't really know what else to say or show you about it. I wish I could have shown the skill charge and the AP and everything a little better, but one, enemies have too small AP or durability bars, which isn't that bad. It's negotiable. As a matter of fact, it's really negotiable if there's more than one enemy on the team. Two, the enemy's HP bars are way too small and they die too fast, so you can't even test it out fully, but it'd be beautiful to test out fully. And when raids are here, I'm going to do so. But yeah, if you have a disagreement and consider this not the best team, or if you think you have better units that should be on this team that are just god tier compared to any of the units on here, let me know, but I really don't think there's anything better than this team. At least for the UK or use case I'm going to be using it for, which is just a general going against everything, not having to worry about anything. It's a general use team. It's not specifically made for anything. However, it can do very well on anything. Even in conflict, this team can do amazing. Now, I'd have to put specific dispatch units on there, but even in conflict, this team could do a very decent job. Now, the one thing I will say though is if I was to use it in conflict, I don't actually think Bide Hinami has a good enough skill, so I'd probably just switch Bide Hinami and Anniversary Actually, no, I wouldn't even use Bide Hinami in conflict, I don't think. Unless she has... Yeah, no, I wouldn't even use... The only difference is, if I was to use this team in conflict, I'd get rid of this, I'd put Shorts Kaneki on there. But besides that, I do think this is the best Swiss Army knife sort of type of team. But I'm out. See ya.